Good morning, I'm Debbie with Studio MD AZ on Facebook, and I'm going live this morning with Craft Round the Clock. Hi Kim, good morning Diane. And so I am always honored to be on this page, and I always appreciate that Tracy lets me, and hopefully I will do everybody proud today. I decided to do something a little bit different today. I know, Babu, I probably did totally have deer in the headlights. Hopefully we can go back and edit that and cut it out, but you know what? It's real life. Who cares? It is what it is. Hi, Melissa. My mom's here. My mom's in the house. All right, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. So I am known for black and white check, black and white stripe, crazy glasses. I'm known for my little bobblehead who tipped over. Normally she has a crown. So I teach black and white check, black and white stripe, black and white anything, but we also do other colors. And so today I thought we would do black and white diamonds. A lot of people are like, yeah, we love checks, but you know, what else you got? What else you got up your sleeve? And so, hi Denny, hi Tanya, hi Jane. So this morning, we're gonna do a faux stack of wood books. I've had this for a long time. Hi Sharon, hi Beth, had it for a long time. Hi Michelle, and I've been wanting to do this, and I took it to California. I was in California all last month. I took it to California to do it, and I never did it. Hi Kim, hi Shirley Ann, hi Patricia. Okay, you guys know this is my favorite part of every gig. I always call it my own TV show, which is just funny, but hi Sue, hi Julie Jones, Ferris, Lori Tucker, hi. Okay, let's get started. I only have 30 minutes, so I have to keep moving. Hi, Chris, and I'll try and keep catching everything. Hi, Joanne. So I bought this on, hi, Allison. Oh my gosh, I know, little Debbie fell down and broke her crown. Isn't that like a little riddle? Hi, Vicky, hi, Dale. Okay, you guys, I gotta start. Okay, so bought this on Facebook Marketplace, and here's how I bought it. Hi, Jana. Hi, Donna. Okay, this is how I bought it. And I thought, oh, it's cute. And right now, I know a lot of you are sick and tired of bees, but I'm going to show you something so cute that if you are not a part of our Check Savvy Sisters or our Studio MD, by the way, if you're not a Check Savvy Sister, look up that Facebook page and join us over there. We do lots of fun stuff. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Liz. Hi, Jean. Anyway, we're going to do a bee project. We just did a little tiny bee yesterday, but today we're going to do a very cool bee, and you're going to be super excited. I just know it. We're going to do black and white diamonds, and we've just got all kinds of stuff going on. Sharon, thank you. Tanya, thank you so much. Hi, Nora, Dottie, Darlene. Hi. Okay, all right, I got to start. So, okay, Facebook Marketplace, and I gave Callie some links. I went this morning and looked all over Facebook Marketplace for this exact one. Now you can find a bunch of them like Home Sweet Home, you can find all of them, but I couldn't find this exact same one. So I found a guy on Etsy who will customize it, or you can just buy blank books, which is what I'm gonna do. Okay, Kim, bye. Or I'm gonna just buy some blank ones and do my own with just a stencil. Easy peasy. So get yourself some little stack of wood books. Let's see, this is a 7 by 4, like 7 by about 4.5 inches. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Marseille. Okay, so I'm going to turn it this way, and just so you know, it's a nightmare for us crafters when the whole thing is flipped, and until I get a little bit better at it. Hold on, Michelle Reed, you make faux book stacks to sell? How do we not know this? Michelle, put up your link. However you need to do that, put up a link. We'll all be thrilled and we'll all buy from you. I certainly will. So I had no idea. I guess I should have asked first. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you how it's all gonna go down, and then we can do this together. Okay, let me turn it this way. So here's what I have for this project. I wanted to have a little tassel because I think these are adorable. Hi Debbie, hi Sonia. The whole new, farmhouse gig, but I still love it. It's black and white. I got this on Facebook Marketplace. You guys, Facebook Marketplace is the place to go. I got a huge one, I got this one, and then I got a little bitty one for, I don't know, $10, something like that. Oh, Chris Noah, you're having a mammogram? Good. I'm due for one next week. So I needed something to hold it, like to hold it in. So I drilled a hole in here, and I'm gonna add this darling little black and white knob that I got at Hobby Lobby. It was $3.99 and then half off. So thrilled, 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 thrilled. Hi Vivian, hi Amber. So we're gonna do that. So I drilled a hole in that. That's the only thing I've done so far without you guys. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is do our diamonds. And I know right now you're saying, wow, you're a crafter. You should teach us how to do measuring. Why would you? This stencil is on Amazon.com, and we'll put up a link for this also. Amazon.com, and it was, I don't really even remember, but it was, I'm going to say maybe $9. I don't remember, but maybe $9. You guys, to save yourself the heartache, spend $9. We also have a link for all different sizes, big diamonds. I have been painting for years, and there is no way I'd ever take the time to measure again. Now, if you're really good at math and good at measuring, then you go for it. But I'm not, and I don't have a lot of time during the day, so I need to do quick stuff. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is line up the stencil so that on all four corners I have the same distance. So can you see I've got a little space there, but I want to have that same space all the way around, you know, to make us look like we're professionals, which we are. Let me move that up a little bit. Okay, make sure you're straight, and you can use the book to look. Now normally I would tape it down, but I don't have anything to tape it to. So stenciling, you're going to dip in, and I'm just using a DecoArt Americana Lamp Black. It's the only black I ever use, so get this one. It's a great one. And Callie is my admin, and so is Kathy Spang, and they are putting up links for you guys. Hopefully we have all of them, but Michelle Reed, definitely give us yours. I'm excited about that because I want to do another one. I have another idea for this. Okay, stenciling. Get your brush in there, lots of paint, and then wipe it all right back off on, hey, fabulous Misty Fears, wipe it right back off on a paper towel. Normally, if I'm using bigger diamonds, I will just outline each one in pencil and then hand paint it. Today, just for time purposes, I'm not going to do that, but just know that's why my stencil is so clean, because I normally just use pencil, and I'm terrible about I'm really bad about washing my stencil afterwards. I usually just go, forget it, it's fine, I don't care. So, okay, but you can see I'm getting a good coverage right now with this, so I'm happy with it. And you know, it's just a circular motion. But here's what I love, like right then, I picked up, but it goes right back in line. Get some more paint, always wiping off. My hair, Denny, thank you. My hair is spot on today. For those of you who don't know, I was in California for a month, and I have very fine, thin hair. I have terrible hair, but I have even worse hair in humidity. It doesn't go big like Monica from Friends did on one of her episodes. It was hysterical. Hers got so big, looked like a humongous afro. Mine goes flat to my face, and I can't do a thing with it. So since I've been home 3 days, and every day I can't wait to get up and do my hair. And in California, I was dreading it. Hi, Susie. So I do love, you guys, I used to stencil. It's how I started painting. And I'll tell you, I used to have a faux finish business when I lived in Kansas City. And prior to that, I painted kids' rooms. I did big murals for kids' rooms. I also did a Burger King in Pennsylvania. I just did a lot of businesses, a lot of stuff. Hi, Natalie. But, hold on. Hi, Marcel. Thank you. I started praying that God would give me the ability to just paint freehand. I didn't want to keep using stencils, but I was. Hi, Molly. But back in the day, we used to do like 40 years ago, we did like ducks and houses and all that stuff, and you used a stencil. But I started praying, and I was like, Lord, I need to have something, I need a talent here because this little stencil thing isn't working out. I was having to charge my clients for all the stencils and they're expensive. And so finally, I started just really practicing on everything. And eventually, after about 6 months of practicing, I felt like I could do anything. So I'm telling you, not only prayer, but practice. And ever since then, I have been a big advocate of stencils because what the stencil did was gave me the confidence I needed to be able to really start painting. I would use the stencil as my backdrop, but then I would do all of the artistic shading and everything. It never looked like a stencil, but I am super grateful for stencils for that reason, that it really gave me the confidence. So if that's what you need, then that's so great to use a stencil for. Okay. Seriously, adorable, adorbs, adorbs, adorbs. Okay, so I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Now, I'm going to do a dot in between. Normally, I would do, I'll tell everybody about everything in a minute. Brenda, Emma, Denny, yes, my doctor appointment went very well yesterday. Thank you for asking. Kay Dowdy, hi. So I'm going to do a liquid leaf. This is by Plaid. It's called Liquid Leaf. It's the most gorgeous gold you have ever seen. It really is. The Martha Stewart, let me show you, because Martha Stewart has one also, which is my absolute favorite. But we did a product testing. We try to do some product testing on Tuesdays, and I tested a whole bunch of gold, and this was by far the best. This was the closest runner-up you could even imagine, and it right now is $7.99. And then you can always get a discount off at Michael's. So this is at Michael's. This is nowhere to be found. And I only use classic gold in this or just gold in this. Hi, Deborah. So that's what I'm going to tell you. Go get this. Go get this. Whatever you can find. This is on Amazon, but it's like $23 now. You don't need to spend that kind of money. We think Martha Stewart's just stayed in her garden and never came out. So I don't know why she's not making any more paint for us, but go get this. It's the best. You'll use it for everything and wait till you see how come. But it takes a hot minute to dry, and so I don't want to do my dots yet until I'm all done. It's the last thing I will do. I'm going to do dots with this, and I'm also going to paint all around here with the gold so that it looks like book pages, like really nice book pages. Get excited. I'm excited. I think it'll be super cute. No, these are not polka dots. These are real Mackenzie Childs glasses that one of my sweet gals on here sent me for my birthday. So I wish it was my birthday all the time because I got some great stuff. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is let's go ahead and do this. So it's just a regular knob, taking off the, hi Tony. Okay, so I already drilled the hole. I did my drill bit the same size. This was critical for here. Hi Pam, I kept trying to drill it, and you can drill right down through this. I kept trying to drill it and I wasn't having any luck. Kim, I'm actually using your Happy Mail today. You are an angel, and I'm excited to show you what I'm going to do with your Happy Mail. Thank you so much. See you guys. Yeah, I got some incredible stuff for my birthday. Hi, Joy, and I didn't even get my mail until yesterday, so there was a whole, yes, thank you. There was a whole ton of packages in my box still for my birthday. My birthday was April 3rd. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. I wasn't really thinking about it, but okay, look how cute. And I'm going to leave just a little bit. I want to leave just, okay, how adorable is this? You guys, I get so excited because I love this stuff. Okay, look at this. So now I'm going to put it down, and now I'm going to go ahead and screw it all the way down. Michelle Reed, it's your birthday month. Well, maybe all the girls will send you stuff. How cute is this? So when it's sitting, you can sit it like that, or, hi Jennifer, or what you could do is double knot it a number of times back here, and then maybe you could get it to this point where it would just lay nice. But every time I bought one of these, I like it. I think it screams fun. So let's go with it. So we're going to go with that. And because this one says love and be loved, of course we have to add a B. And thank you, Paula. I will share with you guys later. Sherry, trying to play. Well, you can do two things at once. If I can paint and talk and try and be charming and funny all at once on my TV show, you guys can do it too. Okay, I can't wait to show you this. So I have two types of bees, and we're gonna do, we should have time to do both of them, we'll see. I bought this one at, this one is from the Hallmark store, okay. It was super expensive, $7.99, but look how thick it is, and it's darling. And so here's what I was gonna do. This is how it came, except the leaves were just this, but I wanted a base coat for time purposes. So what I was gonna do is black and white check his little wings, and then get these a little bit more black and white, and then it would just sit on here like that. So adorable, just love it. So proud of myself on that one. So I'm gonna do that, but what I really wanna show you is this. A lot of you know these, but if you don't, you're welcome. I am so blown away with this stuff. Thank you, Rose. I am the master crafter. I know this looks horribly ugly right now. My friend Kim Whitmore sent me these just last night. I was just gonna do this today until I got my happy mail last night, and then I thought, oh, heck no. I'm using what Kim Whitmore sent me last night. Kim, thank you so much. Okay, so these are at Dollar General for $1. Are you kidding me? Somebody just asked me the other day, well, how much are they? And I go, oh no, it was something at Dollar Tree. And they go, how much is that? And I go, it's the Dollar Tree, it's $1. But anyway, these are $1 in the kids section at Dollar Tree, or at Dollar General. And I have to tell you, on my way home from California, buzzing through Gila Bend, Arizona, which I'm just gonna say, one of the, if you're from Gila Bend, I apologize, one of the worst cities I've ever been through. And you just wanna get through there as fast as you can and hold on to your purse with dear life. But they had a Dollar General, and it took everything I had not to pull in and go get myself more of these. But anyway, Dollar General, the big B. My friend Kim Whitmore sent me that bee alone. Hi, Chris Hunter. And look what she did. Can you guys even stand that that's what this is? So she painted it with either the liquid leaf, Kim, let me know which one you painted it with. I think it was Kathy Thompson. The Dollar Tree has these too. I haven't seen them. I'm looking everywhere for them. Okay, Judy, we'll talk quieter. Diamond dust, of course, gold. And so one of the golds, but what I'm gonna do, because I need it to match my project, and Kim, please know I'm honoring your bee, we're using it, but I wanna do a little bit more to it, Oh, okay, Kim Whitmore just said she used gold spray paint. Well, it's a gorgeous gold. Kim, I was floored and blown away. Thank you so much. So I just want to do a little bit more. So go to Dollar General and get these. They're in the kids section. They're amazing. I want to put a little black on him because I need it to match my other bees. So I'm just using this is the brush. I always tell you guys not to use unless you're doing checks. But in this case, I'm gonna use it and just, because it's right here. I'm using a Zen Level 2 acrylic, number 4. Number 4 is the size, 2 is acrylic. I know, Vicky, aren't you guys so blown away? Kim did such a great job. That's all I'm using. This is what we normally use for checks. And if you go, Callie will put up my favorite resources, a link for that. And so you can find the brushes, and so you don't have to worry about the link. Hi, Michelle, get in here. We got lots of stuff going on. Michelle, Dollar General, get this ugly bee and turn it into this. I didn't do it, Kim Whitmore did, but I'm just gonna give it a little bit jazzed. Okay, so again, going back to that same paint, I'm going to keep the gold everywhere. Hi, Tammy. But I want to go ahead, Kim, I hope you're okay with this because I loved it. My mom will tell you, I was so excited when I opened this last night. Okay, so I'm gonna just give this a little bit of black stripe. I think it will just make enough difference. Linda, I know, I can't find them right now either. Where do I purchase the crowns? That's also on my favorite links, Deborah. I get all my crowns on Amazon.com, Walmart, or Hobby Lobby. The ones at Hobby Lobby, honestly, are my favorite. Thank you, Kim. And I'm going to show them what else you sent me to in a minute. The Diamond Dust was the game changer on this one without question. And I would have loved to have done this for, we had a Diamond Dust week, and I blew that week because I was in California. But this would have been a perfect craft for that Diamond Dust week because it's just so awesome. Okay, so I'm hoping you're still proud of me, Kim, because I just think it needed a little black for this project. If I was going to just have this laying around my house, I probably would have left it alone because, Kim, you did such a beautiful job. Thank you so much. And okay, as soon as I get done painting his little fanny here, I'll show you the other thing she sent me, which was really fantastic. And my mom and I cracked up last night, so I'll show you that in a second. Okay, do you see it just took it up one more notch? Yeah, I felt like it needed this for this project. It might not need it for your project, but for this project, it did. I want you guys to tell me, do you think I should do the face too? Because I was thinking about doing the face. Thank you for the hearts. Hi, Sherry. So if you're on my page, you'll know we always do our crafts together. I always ask for your opinion. You guys never pull it together and all agree, but it's usually a riot just to see how it works out. And then in the end, I pretend like I take your advice and then I do whatever I want to do anyway. But honestly, in this case, hi Diane, hi Lynn, you cannot find the bees in your area. Nina, I can't either. And somebody tell me, are they online? If they're online, we all need to just go buy them like crazy. Okay, let me know if you think either his antlers, his antenna, his antlers, his antenna or his face should be black because I can't, I see it in my head, but I want to make sure you guys see it too and I don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to so can you not picture this? Just sitting there on this book. But hold on, I want to show you what else Kim sent me because you guys will laugh. That's right, my friends. She sent me this beautiful tiara. So I couldn't be happier. It was just such a fun, happy mail to get. So anyway, that was what else I got. And I put it on. My mom was in the other room. I put it on and my mom came out. It needs black? Okay, good. And I told my friend, I go, let's just wait and see how long it takes my mom to realize I'm wearing a crown right now, tiara right now. Okay, I'm gonna set this on here. Okay, we're gonna go for the face. Yes, face, yes, face. Oh, just the eyes. Okay, who said that? Cheryl, let's start there. That's a great idea. Let's just start with the eyes and, oh, I need a smaller brush. The eyes and maybe his little mouth area. Let's start there and see. And I'm just using, this is just a round detail brush. You can get these anywhere. So let me do it this way so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. This is my favorite thing, you guys. I am normally a destroyer of things, and then I love to build them back. And in this case, like I said, I saw the book stack. It just came plain, just like you saw it, with nothing on it. But I saw it in my head as something completely different. And I'm always trying to tell everybody, start looking with like your deep eyeballs. Look at everything and look at it with new eyes and see what you could do to just take it up a notch and make it your own. Is there a smaller diamond stencil for smaller items, or do you just use, this is actually, yes, there is one smaller, and on Amazon, it's the 12 by 12. You would think it's bigger, but it's not. It's like 1/2 inch by 1 inch, and they are perfect. Okay, so somebody's saying try Dollar Tree, you guys. So, okay, I love the eyes done. Now I'm not sure about the whole face, but now I want to do his little mouth area. And then we'll go back and see if, the whole face needs to be done. But now, Cheryl, thank you so much for that advice, because I think that this is just enough. I think if we do the whole face, it's going to be too much. And then I'm just going to dry brush a little bit of black on his antenna. Yes, so happy, so happy. Oh my gosh, look how adorable. So go get your bee. Isn't that so fun? Okay, I'm going to finish up the book, and then if we have time at the end, I will do this, but I don't know if I'm going to. But if I don't, I'll do it, take a picture of it, because I did think for a backup, you might like that better. If you can't find one of these, this is Primitives by Kathy. I'm sure you could find it online. Primitives by Kathy, bee that stands up, or any bee that stands up. My gosh, you don't need this. Dollar General, an open cardboard display box. Okay, I'm excited, you guys. I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree today because there's one on my way out to dinner tonight. Okay, so real quick, let me show you what I'm gonna do next. I'm going to take the liquid leaf plaid. Again, if you're not one of our girls, come join us. And if you're one of my girls, make sure that you are a member of Craft Round the Clock. I always crack up that I've said from day one, I've always called this my TV show, and I think it's hysterical, and I'm so proud of Tracy. There really is going to be a CRC TV station, Craft Round the Clock TV station. Is that incredible? And I am so beyond blown away and thrilled to be a part of that. So Tracy Campbell, she's a genius. Okay, for right now, I'm going to take this back off. I did it to show you, but I don't want to get any of the gold on it. And now I want you to see how beautiful this is going to look. Again, I just want it to look like I've got gold pages on a beautiful book, just using the liquid leaf plaid. And you have to shake it really, really well. It's an oil base, and it's got red dye in it. So if you don't shake it up really well, you're going to put it on your project, and you're going to have nothing but red or pink dye, and it's going to look terrible. Look at this. It is so shiny and so beautiful, and I was going to try and not go into the crevices, but I'm going to. And then I've got a black paint pen that I'm going to then go in between. Isn't that gorgeous? So picture this all the way around. Oh, Tracy, I'm not going to make it today for time. Hopefully, I don't know if there's anybody after me today. Oh, maybe I could be lucky enough there's nobody after me today, and so I can just finish this. But Tracy, if you have to go and shut me off on your page, go ahead. But I am going to finish this on my page because I need to. Debbie, can you hold the ball up close to the camera so I can get a good look at it, please? You mean the doorknob? That's what it looked like. Yeah, this paint is so spectacular. Look at you guys. Look at what a difference this made. So, okay, the other thing you need to know about this paint is it's super runny, super duper runny. So you want to be super careful about that. And gosh, I never dreamed that this would have take longer than 30, but apparently I'm so far off track on my time management right now. I'm still trying to unpack from vacation, and I taught a class while I was there in California, a live class where people came, and I was also going live every couple days, so I had to take all of my stuff with me. What kind of the paint? It is by Liquid. It's Liquid Gold by Plaid. It's called Liquid Leaf by Plaid, and I only buy classic gold. Don't buy the imposters. There's a Renaissance gold that's an imposter. Be sure that you check all of the details of what you're buying, because the Renaissance gold is coppery, more of a rose gold, but not even a nice rose gold. It's just not pretty at all. Oh my gosh. Look at a game changer. So here's the thing too. I'm not, oh, you're welcome, Carol. I am not farmhouse. I call myself a little bit more, my style is probably a little bit more, maybe like romantic cottage, or I don't know. I like stuff a little bit prettier and not so harsh. So if you like that farmhouse look, then by all means, just don't do this part, because I think this is what takes it away from farmhouse and into probably people more my age that, you know, I don't know. I think the farmhouse thing, my daughter's totally into it. And I know a lot of her friends are, but I'm just not. Okay. Darling, darling, darling. So cute, so happy. Oh, I guess my Alexa just wanted to have a chat with me too. Okay, and now what I want to do, again, make sure it's stirred up really well. And now I want to do the dots on top. Actually, I would have sealed it first, just so you know. I would have sealed this first with a mixture of these two things. I won't be able to do anything else if I seal it though, so just so you know, I will do the sealing after. Where did the books come from? I got these on Facebook Marketplace. I tried to find them again. They were sold out. However, they are, I'll tell you what they are. Hold on, let's see if I can hold it up. They're quill and paper. They're called quill and paper, and I did look up, and there's a bunch of different styles, so you don't have to have the home sweet home. You can still put a bee on anything. Eclectic elegance. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty eclectic. I used to be so shabby chic when that came in because I thought I was so cool doing that. And then that lasts like 3 years, and I'm like, okay, enough of the white. It's filthy every day. So what I would normally seal it with is a mixture of triple thick and Duraclear. Here's why. The triple thick is super thick. It is its name. It's 3 coats in 1, but it's thick and it goes on a little tough. Duraclear is high gloss, but it's super runny. On its own, I don't like it. On its own, I don't love it. I like it, but I don't love it. So I buy one of each, 3 parts triple thick to 1 part Duraclear, mix it up, put it in, you know, just like a container. And people always say, what is that on top of yours? I needed something to make sure my hole didn't, you know, get gunked up. So that's why I just stuck that little metal thing in there. So anyway, so now you know, that's what I would have sealed it with because I want a high gloss on this. But in this case, like I said, we're not going to seal it because I want to show you the dots. So when you want to do these gold dots, I put a little tiny bit, just a teeny bit in the cap. I use a pencil eraser because they make the perfect size dots. I dip in and then I tap it right back on the jar so that I don't have any runs. And then I just put it down and you will have a perfect dot every time as long as you tap it off on the jar. I feel like I'm shaky. I've not had any coffee yet today, so I feel like I've got some here, but I haven't had a sip of it yet. But look at how perfect those dots are. She's like, oh yeah, that's right. You can't share pictures while we're live. I'm gonna get in here. And obviously I would have done the dots before I did the doorknob, but I was afraid I would mess up the dots if I did. So you can see I'm doing them everywhere. And you can usually get 2 in. So now that my paint's going down a little bit, I'm not having to tap it as much. This is such a game changer, you guys, to go with the gold sides. I just love it. Please tell me you guys love this. I hope so. Yeah, the dots are so fun, and I love doing them. I could do this all day long, but here's what I always say. You don't need a ton of fancy tools, you guys. Use what you have. I'm using just a pencil eraser because, you know, pencils are a dime a dozen. I can get them anywhere. And here's what I'm going to do right now. Watch this. I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, why I didn't think of this before. Oh, yay. Okay, everybody loves it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm just going to make this go up a little bit more. Get that in there. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, you guys. Somebody should have yelled at me and said, hello, you can just do that. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. If you are not one of my crew, make sure you come join us. I mean, it is funny. I'm always shocked by everything that we end up doing because I think in the beginning, I'm kind of a panicker. You would never know it, but in the beginning, I'm kind of like a hot mess. And then when I get going, I get so excited that it's turning out right. Kathy, yay, yay, yay. Everybody loves it. Okay, great. So there's that. But now I can't really put this on yet because honestly it'll drag through everything and I don't want to take that chance. But you guys saw, oh, what the heck. I'm going to try and be careful. You know this is where I'm going to mess it all up. Nope, I'm not going to mess it up. Okay, it worked. I love this so much right now. And then picture this. The bee would just be sitting on top of it. Yay! Oh, lots of hearts. I'm so glad. Or let me do this one real quick so you can see what this would look like, because I think this would be adorable also. And you can find these little wood things, I bet, anywhere. Okay, now here's my problem. How do I get it out of my way? I'm going to have to, because everything is wet with the gold. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use a pencil to move it out of my way for a minute. Okay, you got to do what you got to do. So all I did for this, and I apologize if I've run over, but like I said, on I might be off of Craft Round the Clock, but I'm still on over here at Studio. All I did was paint the wings with, normally I use my favorite base coat of all time. Thank you, Chris. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, everybody. Hi, Kathleen. My favorite base coat paint of all time is Benjamin Moore OC-117. It's just a house paint. Where do you get the triple thick and the Duraclear? Donna, I get them at Michael's. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, but I always buy everything online. I don't have time to shop. Well, here's the other thing. If I do shop, if I walk into Hobby Lobby for a Duraclear and a triple thick, $180 later, I'm going to walk out of there with a whole bunch of crap that I didn't need to begin with. So that's why I buy online. Thank you, Lana. Thank you, Debbie. Thanks. But normally I use my base coat is OC-117 Benjamin Moore house paint. Now, you don't have to get that one. You could go to Home Depot and say, hey, I need you to color match OC-117 for me. Move it further. What am I moving further? So I don't mess it up. Gotcha. You're right. Okay, there we go. That was a good call. Instead, when I was on vacation, I ran out of it. So I'm using this. I'm not happy with it. I don't suggest you go get it, but it's okay. Oh, yay, Carmela, yay, Joyce, everybody likes it. I'm using Deco Art Americana, and it's the chalky finish in lace. The only reason I don't love it, it's a perfect color. Lace is a perfect color, but it is it's pretty translucent. I haven't had good luck with it, so maybe I need to shake it better or something, but I don't love it. So just FYI, I don't love it. Hi, Mary Knutson. Okay, so that's all I did, and you can see it's a beautiful color. Because when you're doing this style, I don't like, you sound like me, but I get everything. Yeah, I do. I had a lady one day, I had a cart overflowing one day, and a lady was in the jewelry aisle next to me, because that's where I get the crown charms. They're perfect. They're in the, all the jewelry aisle, and they have the perfect little crown charms. Take a tool, pop the little charm thing off, and you have a perfect crown. Yes, that's exactly right, Debbie Rains. Hardback books would work fine also. You wouldn't be able to screw anything into them, I don't believe, maybe. Brenda Miller, I'm so glad you like it. Is my Benjamin Moore chalk paint, Donna? No, it's not. Great question, though. It's just a house paint. It's just not acrylic. Oh, wow, I just lost the word. Anyway, it's not. It's a water-based, just a water-based house paint, OC-117. I buy it in a matte finish. Get a matte or a flat. Don't go higher than that. Matte or flat. Okay, so again, when I just use what I have, and what I have right now is a little tiny craft stick. So I need to follow the shape of my my design. So his little wings are traveling down, so I need to travel down too. I always start in the middle of my project, and I just put my, I always start vertically. I don't know why, but I do. So let me see. Let me get the right angle on this. If it's coming down like this, I need to go this way. So I start right in the middle of my project, and I just draw a line on either side. Did you guys see me jerk? Like I need to get coffee. That's not good. I need to probably get off of coffee. Okay, so you see all I did was line it up all the way down. This is how I always do checks on everything, you guys. Just use what you've got, and look at how darling this is going to be now. Chris Hunter, you can drill a hole in the book. Guys, go back and see what Chris said. She's a master crafter. Chris Hunter is a master crafter, Crafting with Chris. She is one of, I follow some crafters. I don't follow a whole bunch, but I follow some that I have time for. I have a big box of different size cigar boxes. That's cool. I used to make cigar box purses back in the day. I'm sure you guys all did too. So, yeah, not sure why I wore these sleeves today, but okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is I want a little bit of a drag on this. I want some other colors on it. So I want it to have a little bit of a designer, if you know what I mean, a designer look to it. So I'm going to now use a, let's see what I have. I'm just going to use a small shader brush, just a teeny little shader brush. I'm going to dip straight down into that gold. I'm going to flip it all the way over, and I'm just going to tap into that black. That's it. That's all I did. I'm going to wipe it off on my plate to see what I've got. I'm going to add a little bit more gold, and that's it. And so I want these little lines to just be kind of running through the back just for interest. And I know a lot of people are like, why are you doing that? If you don't like it, by all means, don't do it. But we love Mackenzie Childs here. We love all of her stuff. And this is our take on it. It's called, we're doing Check Savvy. That's what we call it. I got this at Hallmark. This bee came from Hallmark store. It was $7.99, but you can buy it online. It's a Primitives by Kathy, and hopefully it wouldn't be that expensive because I thought that was ridiculous. But, you know, I'm all about the show right now, and so I had to do what I had to do. I'm going to dip straight down into the black. Yes, dinner was wonderful. I end up covered with it, Donna. Yeah, this is the only way I do checks. Now, I wouldn't have to do it on this because it's such a small project, but on big projects, I put a little mark in every other check so that I don't get messed up. Little mark in every other check. And that you will thank me for in the end. Because even yesterday, I did a live yesterday. Was it yesterday, you guys? I think it was yesterday. I did a live, and had I not done this, I would have messed the whole thing up. So all I do is, and this is where brushes are critical. I am so shaky today. I always use the Zen Level 2, number 4. It's on my list of favorite resources. Callie will put that up. And I also buy them on michaels.com. $3.99, you guys, plus the discount. So they're the best brushes. They're the only things I ever recommend. And I would love for you to check out our website, which is www.studiomdaz.com. Callie will put that up also. And I teach in detail how to do this. So if that's something you're interested in, go check that out. And the next tutorial that we just put up yesterday or the day before, I take you through a whole tutorial on how to do this pig. So the pig, I'll say it here, the pig is only $12.99 at Hobby Lobby and hobbylobby.com. He's on sale. He's half off. He's spring clearance. So you can still find him. And then I have right now we're running a special on that tutorial for only $15, and you can learn how to check that pig, which will give you how to check any crazy shape like that. So it's a great tutorial. Can you guys see me shaking? I went to the doctor yesterday, and I had to do the balance test because it was a neurologist. And I felt like, what in the world? I felt like I looked like a raging alcoholic because I was just like, but I was nervous. I don't know why I was so nervous, but he was like, you're okay. And I said, oh my gosh, I'm trying so hard because I'm definitely an overachiever. So I'm trying to be really good at, on how to do this, you know, on how to do my balance technique. Also, I forgot to mention about my doctor, which my mom forgot to mention. He is gorgeous. Wasn't expecting that. So Mom, thanks a lot, because I know when he walked in the room, I probably went, I'm not, who gets a handsome doctor? Not me, ever. I get these old bald guys that are sweet, but I never get a handsome doctor, and I don't know why. And my mom never said a word about it.
but it just floored me. And so I was kind of a bumbling idiot through the rest of my visit. Hopefully he didn't catch on. Anyway. Okay, but look how simple, you guys, and look at the change that just took on. Isn't that so cute? Okay, let me finish. Your neurologist said, everyone is born with shakes? May I ask why there's no red and white MC patterns in the check? That's such a great question, but if you watch one of my lives, I did it the other day. I did it last week. I did a whole huge flag, and I did it in red and white checks. So go, it's on my Studio MDAZ page. Thanks, you guys. And yeah, I did it. I did it. What does this say? Oh, what is it? Love and be loved. This one says be happy. I'm gonna paint over it. I know, sorry. No, Melanie, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, they were checking my nerves, my brain, and he also needed to check, I guess, I don't know what he needed to check, but he said, when I first sat in, oh, and then he turned the lights off. So it's just him and I, and you know, me, I'm sure my heart is bouncing out of my check. My eyes are like, wah, 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 because he's so handsome. And now he turns the lights off and he puts that big thing in my eyes and he said, stare into my eyes. And I was like, no problem, pal. I'm already way ahead of you. That ship's already sailed. So my mom was laughing that, I was like, Mom, how did you not tell me? She's like, she's like, yeah, he was handsome, but I didn't think anything of it. And my stepdad is who goes there. And he said, my stepdad said, oh, yeah, I think he's a good looking man too. You have a gorgeous eye doctor, but only had blocked sinuses. Oh, well, anyway, it was a very good doctor appointment. Even if I die tomorrow, it was a really great doctor appointment. So, okay, so now I'm going to do, oh my gosh, you know what we need to do? We need to do the gold. I think we need to do the gold here and there. You guys have handsome doctors? Oh my gosh, I was a little hypnotized, so I probably failed everything. Oh, but the other thing I wanted to say, so when the lights are off and he says, so I'm going to give you 3 words I want you to remember. And I'm going to make sure you remember them through the whole things. Yes, Kim, I definitely think we need to do the gold all over the sides, which I'm going to do. Again, you guys, I'm so sorry for Craft Around the Clock that I went so long. I apologize, but, you know, like I said, feel free to dump me and go do something else. Diane, I never have before, so trust me, it was a shock. Anyway, so the lights are off. He's looking deep into my eyes with this, it wasn't romantic or anything, it was like this big tool. And he says, Debbie, I want you to remember 3 words. And that's how he said it too. And I was like, I want you to remember 3 words. Dog, penny, Texas. And okay, that didn't seem very romantic to me, but okay, all right, I got him. And then through the whole rest of the appointment, in my head, I'm going, Dog Penny, Texas, DPT, Dog Penny, Texas. And they never asked me what those 3 words were. So I have no idea what that was about, except to just maybe throw me off. But I did think that was really funny. Wow, that was an awful lot about my doctor appointment, sorry. But it was just, I don't know if you're like I am. It's the little things in life that just take me up a little notch. It's like, I'm not asking for much, just a cute doctor once in a while. Just totally made my day. So, and the fact that my stepdad thought he was a handsome man also cracked me up. Good, I still remember today. Okay, I'm loving the gold, you guys. Loving it. Now, I'm glad I did the wings first, because now I don't know about gold on his face. We might have to think about that one together. Okay, so I don't want to put it on one that he's going to be, because I don't want it to mess up my deal. It would be those 2. So I'm not going to do those 2, you guys, just because I don't want it to mess up when I lay it down, and I want you to see what it looks like. So I'm hoping I'm doing this right. Didn't it? Donna, the gold totally set it up. Love the, oh, Debbie, thank you. You know, If you've not seen me lately, a lot of people don't love the chatter, but hey, I'm still crafting. It's not like I'm just sitting here talking, but yeah, like somebody said yesterday, what else would we all be doing if you were just sitting there crafting and not talking? He'll ask you next visit for those three, and I'll be like, Cat, Tennessee, and something else, but anyway, I still think it's just hysterical. Okay, so let's pull this back because I think everything's dry now, and I just want to see. So cute, you guys. So cute. Okay, you guys tell me. And we still have stuff to do on the black diamonds and on his black checks. What does his face need, you guys? Tell me. Who's from New Orleans? Oh, Pam. Thank you, Gina. Nora, I know, I love crafting and chatting. To me, it's like we are all sitting in my little studio right now, just crafting together, which I miss more than anything with all my girlfriends. Okay, does his face need black? And then maybe this little line right here, and then I do gold right there. So I can't decide. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Renee, appreciate it. Did they give you my results? No, I'm having a, Tuesday I go for an EEG, and then I have a MRI with and without contrast, and then I have blood work. So, every time he would come into the room, it looks too dark? What looks too dark? Hi, Mary. It is relaxing, I think. It gives rest behind. It's my TV show, Debbie. That's right. It's my TV show, so who gives a rest? Okay. Tell me, diamond dust, Shannon, that might be a good idea. Eyes and antenna black. Okay. Maybe he's watching. I doubt it. He didn't really ask me any personal questions. He just said, what do you do for a living? And I said, I teach art classes online. And he said, what medium do you use? And I got so nervous. What he meant was what medium, oil, acrylics, and instead I said, I teach black and white checks, and he just looked at me like, you are a moron, and thank God you're here to check your brain. Rhinestones, okay, you like the brown? Back in the front of the line, gold, back in the front of the line, gold, and then black, black in the front, and then black. Okay, let's see. Black in the front of the line and then gold. I see what you're saying. Okay, I got it. It took me a second to see what you were saying. I was still thinking about my doctor. Just so you guys know, I'm single, so I'm not ready to mingle or anything, but I am single. It's not like I'm, but my gosh, it's so okay to look. And I say it's the guys that don't say anything. So my ex-husband never looked at other women. Honestly, never did. Never looked at another woman in my presence. So I always thought that was so sweet and so respectful, and I appreciated it so much. He liked lots of women, and we're not married anymore. So it's the quiet ones you have to watch out for. So now I'm seeing somebody, and he looks, and I'm thinking, well, good for him, because it's hard not to look at beautiful people. It's okay, right? It's okay to look. But yeah, the doctor, that was the first thing I checked out. The doctor was married. Yep, that was the right call. We're gonna do gold and diamond dust on his back. Oh, how about we've turned this into a career, you guys. Oh, he needs a crown. All right, let me turn my glue gun on, because you guys know how I am. Whatever you need, we will do. I'm a retired English teacher. Oh, I missed it. Shoot, I missed it. Oh, and I appreciate your good grammar. Sherry, really? Do I have good grammar? Oh, that makes me happy. That'll make my mom happy. Honestly, I am funny about it though. I won the 6th grade spelling bee. I am a very good speller, and when people do say wrong words, I try to act like it is free, Mary Jane. My hubby and I point them out to each other. Exactly, Chris. That to me is so healthy. I do that too. I'm like, oh, he's cute, or isn't she beautiful? Look at her. Look at her outfit. Yeah, I think that's super healthy. If you're not doing it, or if you're that freaked out about it, then maybe that's a concern. And maybe some couples don't look at other people at all. That was the right thing to do. And Oh, I want to do his antennas too. I think the antennas have to be done. If he's sitting, all right, let's pull this back. If he's sitting here, will the antennas get lost? They might. Yeah, we're going to do the white drag. Will the antennas get lost in the mix if I do gold? Let me know. Yes or no on the antennas. I'm so happy with that little bee, you guys. I still love the other one better that I got from Kim. White drag, yes. Okay, Diane, let's do the white drag. And I'm going to use just my base coat. Let me make sure this is dry. I don't want to get it on me. Okay, yeah. I have a dinner date tonight, you guys. I have to keep my act together today. Okay, there we go. Now, I just need a teeny tiny bit for the drag. So if you haven't seen the drag before, here we're gonna, okay, Shannon says yes, do the antennas. Eye candy is sugarless and no calories. Oh my God, Renee, I've never heard that. I like that, that's funny. Okay, and now I'm gonna take that same little brush. Yes, gold, okay, I'll do the gold. I'm gonna use that same little brush again. This is just a tiny shader brush, no big deal, you can get it. Don't you want to paint over the word bee? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that. This is why I love you guys. This is why I love doing this. When I'm crafting or when any of us are crafting, we are just so focused right here. I'm a bit late getting on. Hi, Cecile. Yeah, I'm gonna diamond dust his back, but you're right. It does, I need to, yeah, because everybody knows it's a bee. Oh, such good call. And I already have gold out. I'm going to use the same gold that I used before. So thank you for that. To the white front of the box. No. Who was that? Pam Elliott. I wasn't going to because I thought it was darling the way it was. But if you guys have a suggestion, and honestly, that's why I have this little thing hanging down and it will hang a little bit more over. If you guys have a suggestion, you know I'm all in. I'll do whatever you want to do. Because I say, I do this so that you guys don't waste your money or time. You know, I'll waste my money and time so that you guys can just nail it the first time. But I'm all about the shock factor on everything. Okay, great call. I forget who that was. Pin your name, pin and say it. That was my idea because that was a great idea. And I'm going to send you a little bee. I want to send you a bee. So, or just private message me your name. Yes, good grammar makes all of us happy. I'm someone who corrects people. Oh, well, I try not to be judgy, but honestly, in my head, I'm like, really? But I try. My mom will tell you, my eyes show everything because I'll be like, oh, uh-huh. So I have to be very careful and wear sunglasses all the time. All right, I love it. All right, let's do the white drag. Sorry, you guys, I know sometimes people are like, shut up and just craft, for God's sakes. Hi, Michelle. Joy Johnson, that was you. Joy McCone, send me a private message on Studio MD right here and send me your address. I'm gonna send you a bee. I just thought that was a great idea. We do know. Okay, great. Thank you, Susie. I'm glad you feel that the letters look too light. Maybe a black marker over them. Okay, Pam, I'll look at that too. Okay, when you're doing diamonds, let's get back to crafting. I don't know why. I mean, I feel like we could just all go out for cocktails at this point. When you're doing diamonds, you do a little bit of a swoop. You don't do a straight line. You always want it to look like it's a little bit of 3D. Thank you, Renee. It's because I don't have humidity. Okay, but I'm going to have to do it this way so I can look. All right, so it's a little bit of a swoop. Okay, now I get nervous. This is where I get nervous all the time. Okay, here. So just a little bit of a swoop so that it looks a little 3D. And this makes a big difference. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is some of the stuff that I brought in from my faux finish business, and it's a dry brush. I'm dipping in the white, and I'm wiping all right back off. Do you see what that did? Right now it might look weird, but it makes everything look like puffy, like it's a little bubble, like it's popping off. So anytime I did walls, this is how I always did it. I'm gonna get a little, I don't do a very good job of getting that straight. So when I seal this, do you see what I'm talking about? When I seal it, it will all blend together. Hi,
I do, Karen. Thank you. You guys, that's what you do. Carol Stinson, yes, thank you for asking. www.studiomdaz.com, and we'll put up a link. Thank you. Thanks, Pam. Be careful with doing bugs because Mackenzie Jones has butterflies with plaid and drags. Do you have a okay, so we'll put up a link. Yes, I have tutorials all the time, and right now, if you want to learn how to do a pig, we've got that. I've also got a couple of free tutorials, so just go over to my website and check it out and see what's going on over there. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this bee because I want to give him the drag, or the white drag. So here's what I do when I'm doing the checks, and I do it on every one. It's just a sweet little white line straight down that check, and all it does is add a little bit more texture and a little bit more interest. The bottom blocks needs a swoop. I think it's probably so light you couldn't see it, but I did just fix it. Okay, so I just do one feather touch line, and you'll see all of this in my tutorials. Yay, thanks you guys. Look at that. Okay, we're like true artists right now, you guys. Look at this. And I'm gonna do a swoop up there. Okay, you gotta admit, this is a good one. So, if this dries, I'll be able to seal it too. So, this is, so far, because we're doing this in steps, that's what we have now. And we're gonna put, I'm gonna gold and diamond dust. So real quick, let me gold and diamond dust. I still had plenty of gold paint on this brush. Okay. That's cute, but I'm hoping that we can still, oh yeah, you can see him. Okay, so then we wanna do diamond dust on his back. Okay, hold on. And I put my diamond dust in this cute little container because I loved it. Let's see, what do I want to put on there? I think I'm going to do another coat of I don't really want to put any kind of a Mod Podge on this for that, so I'm just going to put another coat of the gold paint on, and the diamond dust will stick to it. Hopefully. I think it will. Let me get another plate. Oh, I'm loving this little craft today, you guys, and I'm loving the interaction. Okay, hold on. Let me get a little bit more paint on here. Is diamond dust not the best thing you've ever seen in your whole life? I might have to do a little bit more Mod Podge on that, but oh my gosh. It's just the best. Okay, did we make some decisions? Yeah, this was on Facebook Marketplace. There's a lady here, Michelle Reed, who is going to give us something, a link or something, because she makes these. So I want to know about that. You could just use like hardback. I don't have my books back here. Just hardback books. Paint them all. Oh gosh, paint them all. Paint them all white, and then do the same thing. Come on, B. Paint them all white, and then do the same thing, and just use a stencil for the letters. Debbie Johnson, thank you. This is the one I feel like I've nailed in a long time. The Bumblebee, this one came from my Hallmark store, and then we've just repainted it. And this fantastic one came from Dollar General for $1, and this is what it looks like. You would never think it's going to be this. Dawn, it is, here it is. I'm using Liquid Relief Classic Gold. Buy it at Michael's. I think Hobby Lobby has it too. It's in the paint section. How about the one white side? Did I miss a side, you guys? Or are we talking about this? The only reason I didn't do all these is the gold wouldn't be dry, and I didn't want it to mess up my... Bees do fly, they do. So, are you guys thinking... See, I feel like there's so much going on with it that this is okay. Paint bees gold on book front. Oh! Okay, I'll do that. It might just be enough. The free one doesn't have audio. Yeah, that's correct. It does not have audio. And then I have a couple that I sped up super fast. Just, I don't know, you guys. We're just spitballing over here. We're just trying anything, see what works. Okay, these are so tiny that I need the tiniest little detail brush, which is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to use this tiny, tiny, tiny little detail brush. There's no Dollar General in Canada. Brenda, do you think I need to eat?
where the saying is, yes, I'm going to do those little deals in gold. And then, yeah, do you guys think, don't change the word. Okay, leave the words alone. So right now I'll leave it alone until somebody more, more people tell me something different. Oh, I think this was a good call. And I think it's going to show up not as good here, but better. I'm gonna have to make the black blacker. Hold on, I gotta make the black blacker because now the black, can you see that? Now the black faded a little bit, but I love the gold. That was a great idea. Hold on. Let me make the black a little bit blacker. Oh my gosh. I feel like Craft Around the Clock's gonna be so mad at me today. So sorry. But
This darling craft was not to be put in the closet.
this one had to come out. Yeah, that is better. And I like, okay, I do like the black, a little bit more vibrant.
It changed a lot. Okay, this is where I need you guys again. Do we paint the letters black or do we leave them alone? And because here's the problem, don't change the white side. Look, okay. Sometimes I'm a more is more kind of gal, and I will go crazy. So don't let me do that. Add diamond dust to the little wings. I'm so glad, Allison, you're loving this project. Thank you, Donna. Is it? Oh, what a sweet thing to say. Are you leaving the side plane? What are you guys talking about? Are you guys talking about this? Because this is supposed to look like, yes, Shelly, I am a master crafter. Yeah, letters black or gold, tell me. Oh, letters black or gold. Leave them alone, it's perfect. Okay, see, all right, leave them alone. I will do too much. I overdo. I'm an overdoer. So, okay. I wanted the gold to look like book pages, like a really nice book pages. Okay, you guys, the majority rules on that one. I'm gonna leave that alone. I want to add a tiny bit of white to the gold on the antique gold on here because it's just sitting there. Paint with diamond dust the words. I could. I just need a little bit. Okay, do you see that? Sometimes it just needs, I always know when it needs something. Like sometimes it just needs a little bit of something. Okay, so for right now, let's seal it. I want you guys to see how shiny it's gonna be. And I always keep my mixture in here. Yeah, I love it for the book pages. Okay, let's paint our little bee. And when you, okay, so this is good to know. A lot of my gals have been having some issues with their sealer leaving streaks or lines. Wax pages. What's that mean? Oh, wax them, like make them look more antique? I could. Black letters would really pop. I know, I'm nervous to do it now though. Anyway, the key to this sealer is one and done, so you brush it on and you walk away. You don't keep going over it and over it and over it in the crease. Oh yes, thank you. This is why you guys keep me on track. Paint lines to look like, yeah, I will do that. Okay, so super soft brush, critical. Never use a chip brush, only a very, very soft brush. And you watch, this is going to make all of the black pop like crazy. It's the sealer, you guys. Triple thick and Duraclear. If you can't find both, get triple thick. Okay, I want you to see the sheen on that. Can you see it right there? Isn't that awesome? And look at how the black popped. And now let's do it on this. And I'm gonna show you. Okay, here's something else, you guys. The triple thick over the gold leaf makes it a horrible color. Hi, Pat Crabtree. Makes it a horrible color. It's not a patina. It's not like a beautiful teal patina. It's this horrible funky green. So on big spots, I would never seal over the gold. You never have to because the gold is also, it's a, it's a one and done. It's done. It's a wax. I mean, it's not a wax, it's a leaf. So it's a done. You don't have to do anything over the pages. But like I said before, I would have sealed over the black first and then done my dots, but I was panicked about the 30 minutes and I didn't think we'd have time. But you can seal over just little tiny dots. It won't hurt a thing and it won't change color, I promise. But now I want you to see, and do you see? It's nice long strokes, but one and done. And I always look at it in the light this way to make sure I'm not missing anything. And I put a lot on my brush, kind of in the middle of my project, and then I start just kind of pushing it around. And you shouldn't have too many bad lines or streaks. I love getting the sealer on. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? If I do say so myself. Ah, look there, I got a little, okay, I'm gonna have to go back over that and touch that up. I got a little bit on that. Okay. This is going to be, I didn't know for sure if it was gonna be super, super cute or not, but it is super, super cute. And so I like to do giveaways. And so we will give this away next week in a contest. That'll be fun. I gotta figure it all out. We haven't done a giveaway in a while. What do I clean my brushes with? Donna, I just use a little bit of Dawn soap in the bottom of all of my paint cans. And by the way, we have a tutorial on doing really, really cute paint cans. Hold on. And it's a free tutorial somewhere on my page. But look, we do really fun and funny paint cans. Anyway. What was the question? Oh, a little bit of Dawn soap in the bottom of my paint can, my water can, and I swirl it around every single time I put a brush in it. I don't know if you heard it, but every single time I do, so it's getting a little bit of the Dawn on the bottom to keep them soft. And when I'm cleaning these brushes, to be honest with you, I generally don't clean them. I keep them in plastic bags because the gold leaf reactivates itself. So in other words, you can have a super hard, like right now, this brush is super hard. This is the one I used earlier, but the second I put it back in the gold paint, it reactivates itself. So you don't have to wash these, but if you want to, you would need to use either baby oil, acetone, 100% acetone, or mineral spirits, which is what I use. A lot of people have said you can do Dawn on these. I don't have very good luck. It gets all over me. You may have dragged your sleeve in paint. That's okay. I don't even own anything that isn't painty. Trust me. That's why I wear a lot of black. Okay, what else do we need? Oh, we need to seal the front. Because if the sides are shiny, I mean, if the top and everything else is shiny, this needs to be shiny too. And then I'm gonna put the black line in between the book pages. And I think we've ridden this horse till it's dead. I really do. I feel like we've done everything we could possibly do to this. Thank you, Antoinetta. It's good to see you. It's funny. My daughter said, Mom, my daughter went live with me a bunch of times while I was in California, and she goes, Mom, it's like we're friends with all of them. I said, I know, it's what you do. Have I ever put triple thick Enduraclear on a charger with a decal? Yes, I have. And it was okay. I didn't have a problem with, oh my gosh, you guys, this is not Farmhouse anymore. This is literally not Farmhouse at all. But it's really cool. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, now I want to go back to my little fine brush. And a lot of people don't like using brushes for fine lines. That's okay. Use a paint pen, and I have a black paint pen, but I'm just going to use black paint in this case. All right, let's see. Wish me luck because, you know, I'm like Sherry shaky today for some reason. Okay, here we go. This is where I always get nervous. But here's the deal, you guys. If I get anything on it, actually, I can just kind of get in here because what I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry about getting it on here because I'm just going to retouch up the gold. That'll be a heck of a lot easier than trying to be so particular about the black because there's no way. This little and little opening is so tiny. It wouldn't matter what you did. Even if you used a black paint pen, you're not getting in this little hole. So this is the only way to do it. What I should have done is done that first, you guys. So when you do yours, again, I
I do it so you don't have to. Don't look at it yet. Don't judge. Just give me a second. It'll be fine. Nobody yell at me yet. Oh, not that way. Want to go this way? Yeah, it is very rare that I finish a whole project, you guys, because usually I take on way more than I can chew in an hour. I definitely can't do anything in a half hour. I'm a little nervous about that. All right, June 12th, you guys, June 12th. Karen Suture, maybe you will. I hope you do. I've got to figure out what we're going to do. Normally I ask a question and then everybody that answers it gets to be in the drawing and we pick one name. And I always, here's what I also do. Hold on. Alexa, drum roll, please. I don't know if you can hear, I don't have her up loud enough, but I always do a drum roll with my Alexa. Did you guys know you can do that? So anytime you have some fun information to tell your husband or something, just go, Alexa, drum roll, please. And she'll give you one. Anyway, June 12th, you guys, is a marathon crafting day, vintage and thrifted. It's also through Craft Round the Clock, and I'm going to be on that day at 10 a.m. my time. When are you going to start charging for membership, Terry Pridgeon? Soon. We're working out the details. You guys, unfortunately, I have to go this route because I don't make any money doing this. This is just me sitting here, you know, eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, praying that something works out. I won't be able to keep doing this if I don't go to a membership, even though you guys are extremely ridiculously generous in taking my tutorials. It's still not enough. This takes a crew. It really does. It takes a crew to keep this going, and it takes a crew just to keep me in line. So soon, but like I've said before, it's going to be less expensive than the cost of my classes. So it's going to be a win-win for everybody. So instead of buying a class every month, you'll buy into a membership and you get all of this other stuff for free the whole month, which you won't if you're not in the membership, because then we're not going to do as much of this anymore, except in the membership. So just FYI. Thank you, Carol. I know a lot of people freak out about a membership, but I promise you, it will be very, very inexpensive, because that's really important to me, that I keep it affordable for everybody. Yeah, we are going to have a subscription for it. Okay, we're sitting in an RV in Miami watching you. Karen, that's awesome. Oh, I did drag my sleeve through, and you know how I know? Because there's a little bit of mark on there, but it's fine. I'll get it fixed up. That's still wet, so I'm gonna start on this side. Where did I start? Okay, this is dry. Okay, watch this. Yeah, had I done the black first, that would have been the way to go, you guys. So do as I say, not as I do. Oh, it's perfect, the bottom one. Let's do this. I'm sure the people, we've lost a lot of people. They're probably just like, get on with it. Thank you, Charlotte. And here's the thing, what I tell everybody. We are more about, oh, I love it, you guys. We're more about women, encouraging women, and sharing our lives and our crafts with each other than we are about the craft, including me. So if, oh my gosh, whoever just said that, thank you that you just quit one so you can join mine. I appreciate that so much. I hope I make everybody proud. I know I feel like I will. Anyway, that's what we're about. And when somebody said the other day, you know, oh my gosh, you know, basically shut up and just keep crafting. No, I'm not going to. This is my style, and if it's not your style, move on, sister, move on, because a lot of people need the conversation, obviously including myself, and this is just good, clean fun, you guys. We're learning stuff, but we are also sharing our lives with each other, and I say, if you're not here to encourage other women and drag them down, then you absolutely do not belong here. And all of these ladies have my back. Such amazing, these ladies have my back, big time. And they have each other's back, which makes me so happy. And we have created a really great community where, I mean, we are friends. I'm actually going to meet one of the other crafters tomorrow night. There's a whole bunch of crafters actually that came to Phoenix for the weekend. Oh, Donna, that's awesome. Thank you. Yay, Chrissy, thank you. Oh, good, Diane, me too. Char's Art from the Heart. She's in town, and they're all going to be at a Mexican restaurant tomorrow night. So I'm going to go over there and meet all of them and say hi. Maybe we'll all go live and say hi to everybody. Yes, you guys do have my back. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. And you have my mom's back. P.S. Speaking of my mom, I was there last night. If you don't know, my mom makes the most gorgeous pillows, table runners, tuffets, all kinds of Mackenzie Child stuff. Guess what she did last night? She ordered a bunch of Mackenzie Child's, not the real fabric, but there's somebody on Etsy who is like hand painting it, but then she runs it off. You know what I mean? She runs it off and then makes a bunch of fabric. Anyway, I was there last night and I said, Mom, you've got to make eyeglass holders. We would all buy them. Little eyeglass holder, you know, just to slip your eyeglasses in. Those are going to be coming out on Check Savvy Sisters probably today or tomorrow. They are absolutely adorable. I'm super excited about that. And Latanya, okay, that's funny. That is actually really funny. Anyway, and I'm encouraging her to put more of her stuff on Check Savvy Sisters to sell. Her stuff is beautiful. It looks just like Mackenzie Child stuff. She's amazing. So that's coming up. I didn't think you're going to like the black lines. I know, but see, if you do it like that, or even do the black lines first, which I should have done, you guys, obviously. Do the black lines first. That changed everything. They are going to do live, Colleen. Okay, good to know. What time? 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock my time is when I'm meeting them. So I don't know what time we're doing, what time. But did you say you would make adjustments on subscription for us? Yes, Elaine. Yes, absolutely. We are still trying to figure it out because I know those of you who have bought a lot of my tutorials, I want to express my appreciation. And so yes, and we're also going to have for founding members. In other words, anybody who joins me that first month and just takes a chance and comes with me, we are going to have a special lifetime price for you, which you will be grandfathered in, one price. It will never go up. So that's a good deal too. And it's also, oh look, it's also, you can cancel any time, but we just pray you don't. But if you come back in, then you got to pay whatever the price is at that time. Okay, I think we've done it all. I love it. We'll give it away next week. And so good luck to everybody. I'll keep you posted on how we're going to do that. And it will be on Studio MD AZ. I'm sorry I ran so long. So long. Hour and a half. I'm so sorry. Oh, well. It's my show. I can do what I want. I say who, I say when. Carol, thank you. Dog Penny, Texas. Linda, I love you. You would have done very well in there. Dog Penny, Texas. That's right. That's our new saying. Dog Penny, Texas. We don't know why we're saying it, but we're saying it. Okay. My mom doesn't have a website, Kathy Martin. I let her, she pays me hundreds of thousands a year and I let her use mine. Check Savvy Sisters, if you're not at Check Savvy Sister, go over there and join it. Really, go join it. It's a lot of fun. And my girls, join Craft Round the Clock because there's crafting going on all the time. Tammy, thank you. Oh my gosh, Donna, how are we not best friends? My daughter is such a riot, and a lot of people do say that. Not really sisters, but we look a lot alike. Okay, so here's what Callie's saying. If you join, you keep all your tutorials for life anyway. You still have them. You're not losing out on anything. So, if anything, you're getting more for less. I'm not kidding. It's gonna be a great deal, I promise. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great day. Go get some some of these little faux wood books and make your own and do diamonds and do the little knob. It's all, just everything takes it up one more notch. And for my Check Savvy Sisters, I'm going to be back later on this afternoon at 2:30. Dog Penny, Texas. Would that be so funny, Diane? I'll be back later this afternoon on Check Savvy Sisters to show you guys all of the presents that have come in the mail this month. Well, not this month, but since last time I
was showing gifts. So it'll just be, we'll just have a Q&A today, and I'm going to show some of my crazy funny gifts that I've gotten from people this year, or this month. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Lenora, we're not sure yet, but in the next month or so. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me today. I know it was a long one. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your help. And thank you, Aurelia. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon. Join Czech Savvy Sisters so you can see what I got. All right, see you later. Bye.